this is Rozz from Mash.ie. I hope you're all well. This is another Anthony Browne. I do like Anthony Browne, but this is Anthony Browne again, one of the classic fairy tales, Hansel and Gretel. It's quite a thick book, it's quite a big book. This book is suitable. I have read it to my 4-year-old and I don't know if he enjoyed it. He didn't say he enjoyed it, but he was intrigued by it. Full attention from beginning to end, which is always a good sign for a 4-year-old, and has asked for this on a couple of nights in a row, which again, it's a great sign for him anyway that he asked for it to be repeated again. I love this story. I do love the story of Hansel and Gretel, but I just love the illustrations in this. Anthony Browne, look. So it's quite funky, the fur coat, and look, she's smoking a fag. That's the evil stepmother. And then there are some they're quite dark, aren't they? Interesting bordered around the pages. The witch is quite freaky. There's some quite dark, freaky parts in this book. But it's the same story of Hansel and Gretel, so it's not like you're doing anything new with your class. This definitely would be suitable for senior infants or 6-year-olds up until an older age. I do think 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds would get a lot out of this because it's quite a big book. It's a proper story. Like if you look at all the reading in that, and the language is kind of complex enough, it's challenging enough, it's quite humorous, it's Anthony Browne, so the pictures and the illustrations give it that little extra bit, you know, of oomph. And then you have, again, you'll see these kind of illustrations if you're reading Anthony Browne repeated kind of all through it. I love Anthony Browne, and if you're doing this with your children, again, you could compare all the different types of illustrations that Anthony Browne has and how he repeats motives and imagery. It's a small retake. There's a few little different things about this fairy tale, but it mostly sticks to the original tale. So yeah, I love it. It's really good. It is quite long, but it's a lovely one to read, and it's also a nice one to read for the senior classes or older children, so 10, 11, 12, and maybe they could make their own versions of Hansel and Gretel or their own versions of fairy tales. Anyway, Anthony Browne, Hansel and Gretel, and I got this on Book Depository, as I do get all. It's not an ad for Book Depository, by the way. I just think it's handier because the postage and packaging is free. It does take a while to get to you, but you're guaranteed to get it. Like, there's never any messing about. Anyway, thanks so much. Talk to you later.